Today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. It is almost the end of January, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero was officially confirmed to be getting some type of reveal or announcement for the next upcoming DLC to be dropping in the game. So let's go over some of the characters that I personally think would be added, maybe even other content stages, etc., and how hyped I am for this Genki Da Matsuri event that is taking place in 1 day from now. We are going to have a great time. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Season 2 DLC is finally among us. We will be getting, likely, the official reveal of this next upcoming big update, characters, DLC, whatever it may be that they have been cooking for these past few months, ever since our last DLC, which was the Daima Pack 2 with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while since I even have made a Sparking Zero video. And that's because the game hasn't had anything, right? So I wanted to talk about this one final time before we have our big event, which is going to be, I think, in less than 35 hours from now. It'll be in about pretty much a day. And yeah, it's going to be huge, right? Everybody that is a Dragon Ball fan needs to be here because it's not only revealing stuff for video games and just, media and stuff. It's going to be the future of the series, and it's the biggest Dragon Ball event and one of the biggest anime events that we've ever had in history, right? So let's talk about the 2026 DLC, my speculation, what I think would be a cool, next update for this. And keep in mind, we are confirmed 100% to be getting new characters. Brand new characters will be coming to this game within, hopefully the rest of this year. However, they're going to be planning this. I don't know if they're going to give us a roadmap or anything. Obviously, there will be some type of information at this Genki Da Matsuri event. But let's go ahead and get a refresher on everything so that we know, what to know. Like, this is everything that we know so far. So if you guys recall, I think this was a few months ago, they released another trailer after, DLC 3 dropped for Daima and stuff. They said, what a milestone for Sparking Zero, over 200 characters and counting. Enjoy this character showcase, blah, 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 for the first anniversary. Yes. But it isn't over yet, right? The next DLC is already in the pipeline, bringing new characters and more. So what could this and more be? Hopefully it's more maps, more game modes, more outfits, customization, more shit. Okay, this game is a good game. It really is. The foundation is there. They just got to build off of it and add more, right? And it could be magnificent. It could be one of the best Dragon Ball games. I think it still is a solid Dragon Ball game, but there's still so much missing, right? Some more info confirmed to be coming January 2026. It is almost the end of January 2026. So now let's go over what I think could be happening in Sparking Zero, right? The situation with this is I had already made a video talking about a million different things that they could be doing. This one is more focused on specific characters and things that I think would be added at some point, right? At some point, I have confidence that these 4 characters should be added to the game. Okay, maybe not. I don't want to say confidence, but these would make sense, right? These would be playable characters that I think people would be excited for, right? So we already talked about GT. I think GT should be #1 priority because there are a lot of things from GT that didn't make it in. There are obviously things from the movies that didn't make it in. OG Dragon Ball also. Tons of stuff from OG Dragon Ball. If I'm being honest, OG Dragon Ball should be priority over anything, but I know that it's not going to sell. That's not like a... Unfortunately, OG Dragon Ball doesn't have the aura that a lot of this other stuff has, so it's probably not going to be pushed as hard. Maybe they'll have it integrated into another pack, but the thing with Sparking Zero right now, so far from what we've seen from DLC, is they do it themed based. So they had our Superhero 1, which are all superhero characters. Then we had Daima Part 1 and Daima Part 2, okay? There wasn't a Xenoverse situation where they're just adding in just not random, but like, characters that just don't have any like theme or chemistry, right? For the most part. We've had Topo, God of Destruction Topo, and Pycon together. Just like, weird random things that like just never, these are characters that never interacted. They're from different dimensions and universes and stuff. So if they're going based off of just a theme and they're going to keep that going, I was thinking, how about a Saiyan theme or like a space Saiyan type of thing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're seeing it on screen, okay? I think this would be a perfect opportunity to finally add Super Saiyan Bardock as a playable character, add him onto base form Bardock to let him transform. I think it's really stupid that he wasn't in the game, but better late than never, right? Bardock in his Super Saiyan state, based on the episode of Bardock TV special thing or whatever that they had, he did some cool ass shit. He's awesome, right? And he beat Chilled's ass, as you can see. That's the last character on there, Lord Chilled. Lord Chilled does have material from that episode as well, so yeah, definitely add him in. If you're gonna have Super Saiyan Bardock, you gotta have Chilled, right? And then these are two other characters that were in the original Tenkaichi games, I mean, at least Tenkaichi 3, that didn't make it into the base roster. So let's add them in. Gimme Fasha, right? And gimme King Vegeta, right? This is crazy that King Vegeta, you know, how he has this new, I mean, I would say new version, but like, you know how like King Cold, they used the DBS Broly movie version of him, but he had all the stuff from, you know, the original, like, you know, his other material from the original, like, games and shit, right? Or something similar. Do the same thing for this version of King Vegeta. Give him the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie design, which is a canon official design, right? And give him all the stuff that he had. Like, I think it was Orga Blaster. He had that moveset. That would be so gas, right? That would be sick. And I know, what is it? The grade 8 forms, unfortunately, didn't make it into the game, really. So it is, I mean, I don't want to say it is what it is. I think that's unfortunate. Maybe they could do that in the future. They're giant characters, so it's like, they could do it. I don't know why they didn't. And it wouldn't even be that hard if you really think about it, right? It's weird, man. It's weird. But yeah, I think this would be a solid DLC. We have 4 characters, and then, of course, a new map. Where's the space stage in Sparking Zero? Like, it doesn't even have to necessarily be specifically Planet Vegeta. Just give me an outer space map. What the fuck? Like, that blows my mind. Like, I know, you know, Kami's Lookout and Roshi's Kame House. Okay, you know, that sucks. And I want those stages. But you don't even have a space map, one of the most basic, profound maps in, like, every Dragon Ball game. Like, what the fuck? Dude. What is with these games? Even like My Hero Academia, the new All's Justice game. There's like 9 stages that like, what? What are they doing? I will never get over the fact that these new games, for whatever reason, they refuse to put any time or resources towards maps. It's weird. It's very weird, right? But whatever. Yeah, I think this would be a cool DLC. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. This is not what I think is going to be happening in this next DLC specifically. These are just characters that I think are long overdue and would be cool. These are characters that should have been in the base game, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe it chilled, I don't know, but, you know, Super Saiyan Bardock, like, come on, bro, come on. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box where you will get up to 20 of the exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks, including Japanese instant ramen and drinks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. While Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers, each box coming with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware. Happy New Year, everyone. This month for Tokyo Treat and Sakurako is month of January. As always, we have some tea we're going to be trying out. Now, this is a special, I think it's Takayanagi Saicha tea. I probably butchered that name, so I do apologize, but it kind of went everywhere. But let's go ahead and steep this for now. See? Let's get into Tokyo Treats chocolate mint ice cream from Baskin Robbins specifically. It's a collab with them, so that's actually very interesting. I'm really excited about this one because I don't think I've ever had chocolate mint ice cream. Yeah, it kind of just smells like an Andes mint. You guys ever had those? See, it's like a bluish green color. Exactly like an Andes mint with wafer. It's good. All right, moving on. We have Sakurako's, I think they're like seafood chips, which is so cool. I actually like the, what is it, like shrimp chips and like fish flavored chips. I think they're pretty cool. Now that's really strong. Now these are cool. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a multicolor, like pinks, orange, greens, and white. Let's go for a pink chip here. It is very strong. If you don't like seafood, you're definitely not gonna like this. I think they're like rice chips. I take that back. The smell is strong, flavor subtle. I think you might actually like this one. You know, you gotta have a little bit of umami, and it works out a lot for that. But the smell is super strong, so that maybe it could be a turn off for you. Try some of this tea. That is nice. I can't even describe what that is. It's good. All right, so it's not necessarily a tableware for this month. This is the first time ever in history that we've gotten something different. It's a calendar. Okay, specifically, I think it's called a wagashi calendar. You have this little stand here, and you set these up, kind of rotate between all the months, right? So it looks like it's 2 months per like little sheet here. And on the back, I guess it's like a maybe a type of trivia thing. Just like information about some of the food, I guess, that you get in the box. So that's cool. That's different. I like it when they change it up. But yeah, overall, pretty good for the new year. This month's theme for Tokyo Treat is the New Year's snacking. Get ready to welcome the new year with Tokyo Treat's New Year's snacking box. This month's snacks are all about good luck and fun flavors, with things like the chocolate mint ice cream Kit Kats, New Year rice crackers, the truffle cheese bites, red bean taiyaki, and fried potato sticks. It's a simple, tasty way to bring a bit of Japan's New Year spirit to your snack time. This month's theme for Sakurako is Japan's New Year tradition. This New Year in Japan, Sakurako invites you to experience the joy of oshigatsu through flavors that celebrate long-held traditions and the hope that comes with a fresh start. Inside this month's box, you'll find treats like custard taiyaki, Year of the Horse manju, Daruma senbai, New Year's okaki, and a 7 Lucky Gods cookie. All of this will pair perfectly with the Shizuoka Gen Mai Chai tea, and you'll also find shiroko inside, which is a traditional sweet red bean soup enjoyed for the new year. Don't forget, there's something special for this month's tableware item, which is a Sakurako Wagashi calendar. If you have any allergies, be sure to look in each box with the cultural booklet, which lists off all of the allergen information.
Use code SLOWS to get $5 off for your first Sakurako box through the link down below in the description, and also to get $5 off for your first Tokyo Treat box, also down in the link in the description below.
We know for a fact that this Genki Da Matsuri event is going to have something because the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero producer, Jun Furutani, the man, the myth, the legend himself, right? He's going to be a speaker at the second Genki Da stage with the new game super announcement, okay? If you guys didn't know, there will be a brand new video game that is going to be introduced, announced, whatever it may be, likely a trailer, at this event, okay? This is a 30-minute stage, right? The first part of this, okay, right whenever, I mean, I don't think it's right when the event, begins. I think the stream is going to have it, and then there'll probably be like a countdown and stuff. But the very first announcement will be some type of animation project or just project in general. It could be this, Dragon Ball Super remake or Dragon Ball Super, reboot type of thing where they're going to redo the entire series from the start. Don't exactly know how that's going to be. Don't exactly know if this is true or not, but it is pretty likely. I think it's going to happen. Okay, I personally do think it's going to happen, but we'll see, right? It's just the rumor that's been going around. Then right after that, 15 minutes after, they're probably going to have a break or whatever it may be, and then we're getting the video game announcement, right? And again, Jun Furutani will be there, so obviously it's not just going to be like the game announcement and then they're fucking dipping. No, there's got to be something for Sparking Zero that they're going to be talking about there at this one, right? Now, this Dragon Ball game producer, this is a general producer, Masayuki Hirano. Hirano-san, if you don't know who he is, he was originally the producer of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, okay? for the first, I guess, season of DLC that they did. And obviously, you know, when the game released and everything, he was kind of the main guy, and then they kept switching, you know, producers and stuff, and he got kind of upgraded as just being the general overseer producer of all the Dragon Ball games. So he's likely there to announce whatever the next, you know, big Dragon Ball game is going to be, whatever they're announcing that they have confirmed from it. Again, I wouldn't hold on to hope that it's going to be Xenoverse 3. I doubt it. Okay, I'm putting money on it, bro. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to put no money on it, but I'm just saying I'm not expecting Xenoverse 3 at this event. If it happens, awesome, right? I'm going to shit my ass and rocket through the roof. Like, it's going to be over for me, dog. Like, it's that we've all been waiting for that, right? But I'm not going to set my expectations high, and then obviously they announce it, and it'd be like fucking Dragon Ball The Breakers 2, and then I'm just like, you know, shitting my ass on the toilet and going into the toilet for it because I'm just so pissed, right? I'm literally going to be dog shit at that point. So, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And then not only that, right after, I don't want to say right after, but the next third announcement is going to be some type of other project that they're announcing. It could be a movie. It could be, I don't even know. Maybe they're just recapping everything that they did in the Part 1 showcase. Honestly, I don't know, okay? All I care about is that we're getting some type of new animation project. It could be, like I said, it could be an anime, it could be a movie, it could be live action. Oh God, please no. I don't know what it's gonna be, right? And then we got a game, right? This is great. This is huge, right? There's gonna be something that at least somebody's gonna be excited for, right? And then obviously there will be things that people are gonna be pissed about. I will tell you right now, when this shit gets announced, when this event concludes, there will be bitching on Twitter, 100%. So you gotta filter those bitches out and just be happy and excited if you are excited, right? Don't let others ruin it for you, okay? If you're disappointed, then go cry in the corner, right? That's what it is. Like, that's what we're gonna do if we're not happy about it, right? If I'm disappointed by stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna be upset about it. It is what it is, right? Like, what are we supposed to do about it? You know what I'm saying? But I personally think this will be an event where people can find something to be excited about, right? There was always going to be somebody disappointed in stuff, right? It is what it is. And there's tons of other stuff. You're going to have Dokkan, Gekishin Squadra, Fusion World, all this other shit, right? And, you know, Legends is going to be there as well. For me personally, I'm probably going to be tuning into the first big 3 announcements. I might check out, obviously, the Dokkan, you know, Legends and Gekishin stuff maybe later, because this is going to be an event that's going to be going on throughout the night and everything, and I want to sleep. I do want to sleep. I will definitely be there for the big first 3 like showcases of things, but everything else after that, I'll probably just, you know, check out what's going on the next day. That's just me, right? That's just how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, 34 hours. This will be live on January 24th at 6:45 p.m. Now that's my time. I am CST. This will be different for everyone. You need to do your time conversions. I'll give you the PST should be 4:45 p.m. and then EST should be 7:45 p.m. So this right here is like 3-ish hours. So this, I think it's going to be, yeah, this will be going, it should end around like 10, 11-ish, right? Depending on if they're going, you know, based on the schedule. There are no delays. There are no things, you know, that are nothing to fuck up the schedule. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not, I mean, for me, that's not too bad. That's, you know, 10 o'clock. That's probably around the time that I'm usually going to bed anyway. So I'll be good for that. I'm going straight to bed after this, waking up, and I'll be refreshed, and we will recap and talk about everything, guys. We will be discussing everything for the next, like, few months, honestly. Like, I will be making videos talking about, speculating. You guys know how I do shit, right? I will milk the fuck out of this. You already know it, okay? I ain't no stranger. I ain't, you know, this is how we do things. If you guys know, you know. So, that's the situation with everything that you need to know for that and Sparking Zero, okay? All right, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. We are going to have a great time this Saturday. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.